Going live. I don't know if you notice, but this is M and Anderson with M and the gang. And Anderson built his own forge.
Out of brick.
Out of...
Well, brick. Scratch. Never mind. You get it. I built it by myself.
Out of concrete pavers and other things that he's found in the yard. So cinder blocks. He also has... Anderson, you want to explain what you've got here?
Well, this piece of burnt wood has nothing to do with it.
Okay, tell me what you did to build it.
So, I have two cinder blocks, one right here and one right here.
Mm-hmm.
Then I have this piece of a rock that I found under the playsets.
I can't look at you up there.
Okay, I found...
And look at this down here.
So I've got two cinder blocks here.
Mm-hmm.
A rock here that I found in the yard.
Okay.
I got these two bricks that I found in the yard.
Okay.
This brick I found at my grandma and grandpa's house down the road.
Which one did you?
These two, this one and the one right there.
Okay.
As well as this one.
Okay.
Or no, it was this one.
So for those of you who just joined us, this is Anderson, and he is part of our gang, and he has built a forge in our backyard, and he's trying to work this railroad spike into a knife eventually. Right now this is all the tools we have. Now he did get it nice and hot. Be careful.
Not gonna use it right now though.
Okay. He did get it nice and hot. He was using his hammer earlier and it broke. The handle broke, so
I have to use my arm as a handle.
Which means he has to be super careful so that he doesn't accidentally touch the red hot metal. But Anderson built this all on his own after watching a couple of videos. And
Swamp Valley, and I also...
Oh yeah, and Swamp Valley. We're doing a shout out to Swamp Valley. Yeah. I don't know if anybody knows who they are. I think they're in Sweden, I believe. Scotland. Oh, I'm sorry, Scotland, and they do some forging or some metal working or blacksmithing.
Yeah.
All right. Happy Trails says hi, M and Anderson. Gilbert Rod. Hi, Gilbert Rod. Hi, Will Berkeley. How you doing?
I'm just putting some coals on the nail right now.
So it's really hard for me to film Anderson doing work because he moves around so quickly.
Well, I don't want to get burnt.
Yeah, I know. You don't want to get burned. So, you want to tell us what you're doing with the hairdryer?
Well, I've got the hairdryer tip duct taped onto this metal rod, which is blowing under this metal grate inside of the forge. So it blows up in there, and then it blows up on the coals from the bottom, like a forge does. Every forge, really.
I almost just fell. Woohoo!
It's hotter.
What is this thing?
Well, this is what I was going
Alright, I just tripped over something. That was fun.
I was going to find an angle grinder and put this up and make this part into a knife.
Oh, okay. Alright. Yeah, alright. Well, okay, so this is Anderson's forge, and he has finally succeeded in getting the iron to be red hot, which is really cool.
Let me go ahead and show you guys again real quick.
You want to bring it out and do a little bit of hammering on it?
Real quick.
Okay.
If I can get a grip on it.
Yeah.
Alright, so there's
oh, careful. Okay, put it down quick.
Alright.
Now, which parts are you trying to make flat? The two sides?
This side.
Okay, don't touch it.
Side.
Goodness gracious. Alright, yeah, that's really hot.
Here, I've just rigged up a few rocks and bricks to make a flat, smooth surface like an anvil. Good enough so that I can hammer stuff on it.
Yeah, he does definitely need some gloves, Gilbert. It is very hot. His fingers are getting really dirty, but also, yeah, I'm definitely worried about him accidentally hitting his arm on that red hot metal or something else. So we're definitely going to get him a better pair of tongs, a good pair of gloves, and a better hammer. Ian, he wants to be a blacksmith. He'd like to learn how to do blacksmithing.
Yeah, I was signed up for a camp, but it didn't work out. It was too full.
It's full.
So I had to not get in there, so I decided to go ahead and build my own forge.
Thanks, Bushcrafter Channel. Yeah, so he's just trying to learn how to do it kind of on his own right now. He's almost 12 years old, and he is one of those kids that, you know, he sees something and he tries to learn about it. Yeah, I know, Gilbert. It is so nerve-wracking, actually, just looking at this, but he's a little too impatient to wait for, you see, he says he's fine, to wait for the proper equipment right now.
I can't not wait. I cannot wait.
He cannot wait. He may learn, unfortunately. He's going to do awesome. It's a cool trade for sure, Bushcrafter Channel says. Yeah, this is definitely early stages blacksmithing, Gilbert. He does not know all the, you know, the sciences and the art of it yet. He's just kind of got an idea, and so he's trying to work towards the idea. I think we're out. Are we out of charcoal?
Almost. In fact, I need to put a few more in right now.
Okay. We're pretty close to being out of charcoal, so...
Because I'm new at this, I had to have something that I could light easy. So I got these little...
charcoal
briquettes, and they have... they're self-lightable, kind of. You could just stick a match under it and it lights automatically, because it's been coated in charcoal lighter fluid. So they're really easy to light.
Be careful. Maybe you should turn off the fan.
I'm fine.
It's pretty wild how that flame gets going so quickly. Does anybody have any questions? Oh yeah, a good leather apron would be good to have.
Yeah, that would. I've already burnt my arm once.
Oh yeah. Well, yesterday, right?
No, today I burnt my arm.
You'll do great, you're creative. Gilbert says you'll do great, you're creative.
Thanks.
You can have one. A leather apron. Oh,
Dad, see this?
hi, British cook. This is cool. How did he figure this out? Anderson, so how'd you figure all this stuff out, buddy?
Well, from watching YouTube videos like Swamp Valley and other YouTubers. I don't remember their names. And also my friends, the Stanfords, they have a forge, and they kind of taught me how to make a Bowie knife with their forge a while back. So that's kind of what got me into this, because I thought that was really, really cool.
It is really cool.
So they've been teaching me a few things every time I visit them, pretty much. If they have holes to use in their forge.
It's pretty cool to see the metal change from one shape to another.
Yeah, speaking of the metal, I need to take it out.
It looks pretty good.
Hey, Mike.
Hey.
We just decided to do a quick live stream to show Anderson's forge, what he's been working on. Ooh, it's bright orange. All right, be careful. Oh, Colin Stanford's on.
What?
Yep.
No way.
Hey, Colin. You're part of the crew that kind of got him started wanting to do this sort of thing. Okay, Kay. Thank you for stopping by.
Woo.
Daniel Vellier, I guess you're asking for subs. I don't really appreciate people asking for subs. If people want to check you out and decide, they can. But typically we don't really come to live streams to ask. What you doing, buddy?
Well, this thing is not very level right here.
Right.
So I've been sticking this little part of a broken pot I found
Oh.
under there because it's just the right size. If I wedge it in there at the right spot,
Mm-hmm.
it'll make it a lot more stable. There you go.
Oh, that is nice. Where's the eye protection? Dude.
I don't have none yet.
You don't have any yet. Yes, you do.
I do?
Yes, you do. You do have some. It's actually inside.
What?
I think it's on the kitchen table. I think
When
your
did I
eye.
get that? Let me go get that.
Yeah, you use it when you have Nerf wars. All right, so Anderson just ran in the house to get his eye protection. Thanks, TSP. I know. You know, if I tell him to get this stuff, you know what he does? He says, I'm fine. Let's see if I can turn it around. I don't know if it'll work. Ooh, here I am. Ooh, boy. All right, so, hey guys, it's Em. And Anderson is super excited about this. He is, he's totally gung-ho about building his own forge, and he's done a really good job, I think. There's some safety things that I think he needs to consider. Of course, he won't listen to Mom, but TSP, thanks for saying eye protection. Let me show you. Here we go. He just hopped back out here. Here we go. There's some eye protection. What do you got?
I have clear glasses.
Yep. So at least that's good. If anything, if any little shards come off, they won't hit you in the eyes.
Make me go blind.
Yeah, Colin, you guys, he's used your forge with your anvil before. That's one of the things that got him started on this. One time when he came over to your house, Colin, you guys were making some Bowie knives.
One Bowie knife that we started on. We didn't quite
you
finish
started on a Bowie knife, and so Anderson thought that would be a lot of fun to try to make some stuff. Thanks, Gilbert. Any of the encouragement would help. Yeah, TSP. Anderson, TSP said awesome for the eye protection, so that's good. Ian said he got a hot chip of metal in his eye years ago. Wow.
That doesn't sound good.
It scarred your eye, but it did not damage it, like it didn't damage your vision. Holy cow. That is so scary. So, wow. Be careful with all those sparks everywhere. I don't know if that grate is going to hold up. Look, it's turned purple.
It's already burnt and bent.
Has it
actually broken the
Has it melted?
It is.
I think it did.
It might be lava right now. I doubt that.
Oh, Colin, you finished it without him. I figured. Okay, bye, Colin. See you camping. Yep, we're going to be camping with the Stanfords in a couple of weeks for Colin's birthday.
You did not tell me yes!
I did not tell you, yeah.
I'm happy.
Okay, Colin. Anderson's thrilled. Having it taken out was horrible. Oh, golly. Ian, I can't imagine. So, are you a blacksmith, or were you playing around doing some blacksmithing?
Seriously.
Ian?
I've already got like 5.
Yeah, you need gloves.
I've already got 5 dashes.
Yes, and for Anderson's birthday. We've got to decide what we're doing for Anderson's birthday. I'm not sure. But it's kind of like we can celebrate both of your birthdays since you're just a day apart.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Oh, bye, Colin.
Bye.
Is this coming through or not? Carl, yes, we are getting your messages. You have said hi to Anderson. I've said hi back a couple times. Yes. Oh, you were in a welding shop, Ian. Okay. Oh, yeah. My dad does a little bit of welding.
Oh, yeah.
Which is kind of cool.
Because I walked out the door and I didn't know he was welding.
Really?
Yes.
That's awful.
That was the most fun day.
Yeah. I'm looking back at the chat. Lone Woodsman. Hi, Lone Woodsman. Hi, Gilbert. Hi, Daniel. Hi. I already said hi to Colin. Hi, TSP. Triumph Screen Printing. Ian. How do you say your name? Y Gath. I guess Ian Gath. Carl Estes. Let's see. The pros wear leather aprons, Anderson.
I know, I don't have one yet.
Okay, well, you know what? I might be able to make you a leather apron.
That would be nice.
Touring Taste Buds, you finally made one. Yay, guys! And the last grown-up in the woods made it. We constantly do things like by the seat of our pants. That's one of the things that our family is kind of known for as far as from our friends. Like if you want to hang out with us, it's usually at a last minute, or you know, it's hit or miss because we're oftentimes doing things at the last minute or whatever. So.
And there's all the ashes coming off.
And now there are ashes coming off. Oh, Carl, you're good. It's coming through to us. Gath. It means the cat in Welsh. Oh, okay.
That's cool.
So Ian, where are you? Are you in Wales? Glad we could be a part of this. Yes, I know, Touring Taste Buds. Glad you guys could make it. Oh, buddy, be careful. I don't know if you guys could see that. He turned it up on high and a bunch of ashes like flew out everywhere. Luckily, it's super wet here. We don't really, we don't have to worry about anything catching fire that shouldn't. Well, as far as the yard.
Storm that is pretty much over there is going straight past us.
Yeah, it was. There were huge rainstorms. I'm going to show you the sky. Hopefully, it'll not look white. There we go. There were huge rainstorms earlier today. Not over us, but like just to our east and just to our north, but it's a beautiful evening here. Made in Canada with British parts. I got it, Ian. I got it. Fire extinguisher. Yeah, we have one. It's not too far away. No big deal.
We won't need it though.
We won't need it.
This is way too wet.
Everything's really wet. I mean, you know, no big deal. So, Anderson, is there anything else you want to show everybody? Or does anybody have any questions for him? Anderson, what do you think you want to make for the first thing? What do you want to make that into?
Well, that is going to be a knife eventually.
Okay.
I don't know when, but eventually that's going to be a probably terrible knife, but my first knife.
You know what?
So,
the first one, you never know what it's going to turn out like.
Yeah.
So that is a railroad spike. Where did you get that spike, buddy?
I have no idea.
Don't remember.
Well, I've got the tip of it in a really good spot. The pipe that I have in there blowing air into the bottom of it is aimed straight at those coals.
Let's see if I can get a view. Oh yeah, that does look pretty good. So it looks like it's really red.
Right now.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it looks really red.
Take it out, and then when I put it back in, I'm gonna add a few more coals.
Okay, well, be careful.
Here it goes.
Jeez Louise. Wow. Put the glasses on, buddy.
Oh, right. Forgot about those.
It does look like it's getting a little thinner, but it might be because parts are breaking off. I don't know.
That might be. I don't know. Dang.
TSP, what would I do without you? I'm too busy filming to notice he had him sitting on his head still. So, I don't know, I'm pretty impressed actually by this. Look at the shards. These are little metal shards that came off.
I need to brush that off in a second.
Yep, you'll need a bench brush or something.
Oh, right. Adding coals.
And we need to get you an anvil.
We do, before I break this beautiful rock.
So I know these are not all the proper tools to have.
At all.
And this is called improvisation and made by an 11-year-old who is impatient and doesn't want to wait to get the right things. Oh, I thought you were out.
Let me show the audience. I have
the audience.
Powder and 2 coals in there.
I can't see them. Let me see. Whoop, into the bag you go. No, you can't really see it. That's fine. Don't breathe the dust.
A few coals and few half coals and powder.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna dump in there anyway. You might want to have bare feet.
Yeah, probably bare feet are not a good idea.
Alright, turning it back on low.
So, I'm sorry it's bouncy. I'm good.
You should go get the gimbal.
Yeah, I'll leave you to it. Harbor Freight is a good place to get what you need at a reasonable price. Oh, sweet idea. And I always forget about Harbor Freight. That's like I know, there's not one, there's one that's not far from here. And you're right, they do have a lot of good things at reasonable prices.
It's
So
about 8 miles away, and it's right around the corner from my work.
oh yeah, maybe you could just stop by on the way home one
I
day.
go there all the time.
Yeah.
During work.
Who inspired him to want to do metal work?
Too many.
Well,
One of them, Colin Stanford.
Colin did, yep.
Swamp Valley as well.
Swamp
I saw them
Valley.
making some bushcraft and carver knives and a fork.
Mhm.
That too, I thought that all was really cool, especially the fork.
Mhm.
Grant as well. Although I've never seen him really blacksmith, has he? Really?
He went to that camp, remember?
Well, he went to that camp, but I don't even think I was born then.
No, you weren't. You're right. It was before you were born. My father went to a camp. Well, he went to a place that has classes for adults on blacksmithing. It's the John C. Campbell Folk School, and I'll try to put a link in the description box. But it is a really cool school where you can learn a lot of different trades and a lot of different folk craft type things. And I did sign Anderson up for some classes there, but he was waitlisted because I did not realize that you needed to sign up so early. So yeah, Swamp Valley is one of the channels he's been watching to learn a little bit about blacksmithing. And there's another one, and I can't remember what it is either, but we're gonna have to look. Yeah, it's a folk school. It's really cool. Bye, Ian. Thank you for coming by. It was really nice to talk to you. And Colin's back, although I'm not sure if he's back for good or if he's just back for a few minutes, but he came back to say that he was part of your inspiration. So yeah, I do need to probably cut it short soon. Dinner's pretty much ready. We're having...
I'm going to keep working on it probably tomorrow as well.
Yeah, you can work on it some more tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow after Dad hopefully comes home with a new hammer and maybe some gloves. That would be nice.
Yeah.
And maybe some more stuff.
New hammer, some gloves, maybe some tongs, maybe an apron. That'd be cool. Are you blowing it out at this point?
Not quite.
No?
Just those two, they gotta get white and good before I use it too much. That's a good way to speed it up, just doing little bursts like that so it doesn't get...
Okay, well don't play with it. It's really not a toy.
I'm not playing.
Anderson. Don't roll your eyes at me, young man. If you want me to... Oh, yeah, I'll definitely... I would love to do that, TSP. Thank you for offering.
He almost gave up.
I have a few mods, but I don't think any of them are here tonight. Again, we do a lot of things that are kind of last minute, so it's hard to catch our live streams sometimes. Thank you, Carl. He said, gotta go. He said, be careful, Anderson. See you in the vlogs.
See ya.
Yep. Awesome. Hi, Pam. Anderson was just showing us his forge that he made, Pam, and he was hammering out a little bit. Oh, Gilbert, that's so cool. Anderson, Gilbert says, many years ago, my family visited Plymouth Plantation. I live about 40 minutes away. I guess that's near in Massachusetts. I should plan another visit and see if I can vlog. I believe they still have blacksmiths there. Yeah, I'm sure they do, Gilbert. That's so cool. We have blacksmiths at the state fair every year, and it's so cool to go see
They do.
them. Mm-hmm. Yep. Do you remember?
No idea.
No, we watched them last time.
I don't remember them.
Oh, for goodness sakes.
Why do I never remember?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know why you don't remember stuff like that. What's your name again?
So silly. Hey, Flash in your pan. We were actually just getting ready to wrap things up. Pam and Flash in your pan just came. Anderson was showing us the forge he built in our backyard the last few days. And today he convinced Mike to go get him a hairdryer to use as a blower.
I didn't have any other stuff.
And he duct taped the hairdryer to a
Metal pole.
piece of metal. I don't know. What do you call that? Angle iron? But it's not angle iron because it's not an angle. It's a square. It's a iron square cylinder. Squared cylinder. I don't know. Anyway, all right. I don't know how to say it. Tube. Whatever works, right? And it works. It's pretty cool. It's really neat. He's actually gotten it really, really hot. You're
red hot so I can do a little.
We're melting lead.
While the live stream is going, I'm gonna keep doing this for a while now.
Okay, that's cool. Flash in your pan was melting some lead and making some diving weights. So, Flash in your pan. I know that you do gold mining, but what do you mean for diving weights? You do diving, like free diving?
Does he vacuum mine?
Oh, maybe I don't know. Oh yeah, he dredges. So yeah, he uses them for diving while dredging for gold. I understand. Yeah, okay, I got it. That seems so scary, actually.
You need a lot of weight to hold yourself down.
Hey Mike, I think you're good.
What?
That's
Nothing,
so
I'm sorry.
mean.
That was not nice.
That is so mean.
What's happened?
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Said, you need a lot of.
No, Mike. No, Mike. You're very buoyant.
To hold you down, and then she said, "I think you're fine."
That's okay. I was gonna make a comment on eating somebody's cooking might weight you down.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I understand.
So, thanks, Anderson. That's complete right over my head.
It's really neat underwater. Flash in your pan. I bet it is.
How deep is it there? Like 20, 30 feet?
How deep, flash in your pan, how deep do you usually dive down when you're dredging? Mike wants to know. It'll take a minute for him to catch up because there's a delay. So Gilbert says if you visit Massachusetts, another place to visit is Sturbridge Village in Sturbridge. And I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly or not. I know a lot of those names up there. Massachusetts. Another cool place that takes you back in time.
It's called Worcester.
It's
pronounced Worcester.
Worcester. I know. Well, that's why I'm afraid I'm saying Sturbridge Village wrong.
Wait, Sturbridge Village?
That's what it's spelled like.
It's probably Sturge Village.
Sturbridge. Nowadays, not too deep, 3 to 5 feet, but he did used to go 10 to 15 back in the day, he says. Oh, flash in your pan, son lives in Massachusetts. I don't know. I think I drove through Massachusetts to go to Rhode Island for a wedding, but I don't remember it. In fact, I think it was raining. And so I remember Rhode Island, and I remember driving around New York City because we weren't allowed to drive into New York City with the rental van that we rented. Everyone says Massachusetts people have an accent. Yeah, they do. Of course they do. Look at how dirty you're getting. Yeah.
Just by waving off the temporary angle.
Right.
Brushing. Why did I say waving?
Waving. I don't know. Because it looks like you're waving it.
Don't know how to speak.
Yeah. So thank you everybody for coming. We have had a good turnout tonight. I really appreciate everyone stopping by when you got the notification. Lowell. And Lowell, Massachusetts.
That's where our Carolina Hurricanes came from.
Oh, the Carolina Hurricanes came from there.
Right? No.
I thought they were Boston Whalers. Oh, Hartford. Hartford.
Lowell was where the River Rats were, which was the minor league
Hartford
team.
Whalers?
Hartford Whalers, and the minor league team was the Lowell River Rats.
Oh, Lowell River Rats. Okay, flash in your pan. Can you tell me what was what is it, a minor? The AHL team. Cheers, M. Great job. Thanks, TSP. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for hanging out with us. I'm really excited to see what Anderson does with this, other than scaring everybody. He says he doesn't know.
Lowell Lock Monsters.
Lock Monsters. Okay, he doesn't.
One more time.
Oh, Yankee just made it. Yankee, dude, we're leaving. Like we are checking out right now, man. And Yankee's got the wrench. TSP, good night. Stopped into it for a minute. Yeah, Yankee, check this out, all right? We're gonna extend it just for you for a few minutes because you just stopped in. Take a look at what Anderson has done. He built this forge out of stuff he found either in our yard or in Grandma and Pop Pop's yard. And he did go buy a hairdryer, but he built himself a forge. Can you believe this? And he has been working on this railroad, I keep calling it, railroad spike, and he's working on trying to make it into a knife. Isn't that cool? So, that's pretty cool. Yeah, he's going to try to do blacksmithing. He's trying to learn how to do it basically on his own right now. He has watched a couple of videos. He's really interested in it. He had a friend, he has a friend whose dad built a forge in their backyard. Yankee, I think we might start like a little series for Anderson.
Yes.
So he can have his own videos on here.
And Dinger's always gonna doubt me, and I'm just gonna prove her wrong. I'm gonna make knives and make her say, "Dang it, he did it!"
That's right. That's right. If somebody doubts you, you prove them wrong, buddy.
If she bets $10, I'm gonna take those $10.
Right.
Or 20, or whatever she bets.
That's right.
Because I know she will end up. Like when I say, I'm gonna make a crafting knife or something, she's gonna say, I bet $10. You're not gonna make it and you're gonna mess up, and I'm gonna say, okay then.
You can do it, buddy. Yankee says that would be cool, and he knows you can do it too. And Flash in your pan says you can do it, buddy. That's true. All right, listen, it is dinner time. The Anderson Learning to Blacksmith series. We are gonna try. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll just